Hey guys, it's Vic coming from Mazing. I'm going to start in the Heights today. We're going to start with Inutil because it's mostly score, so that's why I'm going to cover it. And it shouldn't be too long because I'll just play the song through and talk about it as it goes. It's only like 2 minutes 51 seconds, so we should be good on time. Alright.
This isn't happening. Inutil, useless. Just like my father was before me. Inutil, useless.
Okay, 3 things here. 1, this is the father singing. The actor is Carlos Gomez. He has 2 solos in the Heights, and both of them are extremely sad and depressing, and I don't understand why you would want that part. And I don't know, just the first one. This one. He's like, "Oh, poor me. I don't want to be a farmer. Boo-hoo. I'm still a loser." And then the next one he sings, where you hear him finally again, is "Atención," where he's, spoiler alert, announcing that Abuela Claudia dies. So, anyways, I just wanted to point out that he always sings depressing songs, and apparently he's good at it. What is he thinking? Like, really? Inutil. Useless. Inutil. Like, really? Come on. Do we have to pause that long? I know you're trying to be dramatic. Maybe you're trying to get in the zone. You know, be all sad and fathery. But no, come on. We can speed it along. Your song is 2 minutes 51 seconds, and that's with the damn pauses. We can whittle that down to like 2.5, 2 minutes. If you didn't just go inutil ... useless. I mean, first of all, most of us don't even know the Spanish. We don't know what inutil means until he says useless. So you're like leaving us hanging. We're like, okay, that's a random word. Oh, useless. That makes sense. Now I know what the song's about. Okay, but he takes 30 minutes just to get to the useless part. It's like, alright, yeah, you can be dramatic, but you can do it faster. We don't need to hear, 2 minutes, 51 seconds of, useless. Alright, buddy? So let's, speed along a little. I just think it's so unnecessary. Third point, the actual point. I just like the chords to open it up. It's simple. They're like negative, depressing chords, but it sets the stage, it sets the tone. He has to do minimal acting because, apparently all he has to do is pause for 10 minutes and use the chords to his advantage, and he doesn't even need to act. Yeah, and this is another thing, like the piano player, he's probably like, inutil, alright, useless, like, he's gotta wait for his cue, but, like, he must be, like, on the edge, like, waiting for it, then go, like, I feel bad for him. Anyways, I'll just keep playing along, and there's more points to make.
Every day he'd cut the cake, came home
okay, I'll turn this lower. My next point, it's weird because I can only hear it when I hear the song on my iPod through my headphones. I'm gonna pause it. Through my headphones I can hear it, but I just reviewed before, and on the computer you can't hear it. So I'll just tell you, and then I'll tell you where it happens. There's just they hit a chord, and the bassist just slides down to it, and I just think it sounds really awesome. So I'll point out where it is, and you can listen for it next time you're on your iPod.
My father's face was lined with shame. He'd sit me down beside
right here,
and he'd say,
obviously, you could see, how that makes sense. So anyways, just listen for it. It's really awesome.
Father was a farmer. His father was a farmer. And you will be a farmer. But I told him, Papi, I'm sorry, I'm going farther. I'm getting on a plane. And I'm gonna change the world someday. And he slapped my face.
Okay. Is that not the most epic chord ever? It's genius! And I remember the first time, listening to this song, I'm like, wow, this is a really downer song. This is boring. Maybe I'll change it. And then I heard that chord, and I was glued to the song. Like, I just kept listening to it over and over, because that and the last point I'll make, are literally the only reasons why I spend my time listening to this song. Because there's no need to, listen to sad songs. But it is just that one chord. And I know it's probably weird that I'm obsessing over one chord, but it complements what he's saying. It sets the stage. It's that chord. It gives me chills and it gives me goosebumps, and it's so good. You're going to hear it again. And it's so good.
Was a farmer, and you will be a farmer. But I told him, Bumpy, I'm sorry, I'm going farther. I'm getting on a plane, and I'm gonna change the world someday. And he slapped my face.
And it's like he's getting slapped, and it's like, ooh.
He stood there staring
The chord is so good.
Useless.
Ready? And then it cuts out.
Today,
it's just simple piano.
My daughter's home and I am useless.
Then they start coming back in.
And as a baby, she amazed me with the things she learned each day.
Okay. Coming up is a flute part, so we're clearly going to pay attention, because flutes are the best.
She used to stay on the fire escape while all the other kids would play. And I would stand beside her and I'd say, I'm proud to be your father, 'cause you work so much harder. You are so much smarter.
Ready?
And I was at your age. And I always knew that she would fly away, that she was gonna change the world someday. I will not be the reason.
Now I love how these chords, they complement what he's saying and they emphasize like the emotion behind them. And then you have the piano underneath, just with the little run right there, and it's just so subtle, but it's not just chord, it adds to it more. Now the ending. Okay, that is epic. That ending is so good. It just cuts off. It just ends. And there's definitely more notes that are supposed to come after, but it just ends and it leaves you hanging. And it's so good. It's like it's a cliffhanger of music, and it's so good that the ending also gives me chills and goosebumps. And it's so good, and it's genius. And you're gonna hear it again. Inutil. Epic. That is all.